Jumbo everyone, and welcome to the Lion Brothers Zoofari Adventures. We're the Lion Brothers. I'm Philip here with Kel and Kyle. Today is World Lion Day, so to celebrate we're kicking off our next Zoofari adventure to the Memphis Zoo in Tennessee, and we will meet their resident lion pride. Before we begin, if you would like to see more videos like these, please give this video a like and subscribe to the Lion Brothers YouTube channel. As always, we deeply appreciate your support and look forward to more exciting adventures with you guys. So let's go see the pride. From the moment we first took a picture outside the Memphis Zoo's gate, I knew that this was going to be an incredible experience. Of course, Memphis, Tennessee is named after Memphis, a city in ancient Egypt. Hence, the incredible architectural design of an ancient Egyptian temple, complete with a courtyard and an obelisk in the center. Just past this obelisk is the gateway to Cat Country, home to tigers, snow leopards, Amur leopards, cheetahs, and more. Of course, the big highlight were the African lions. The Memphis Zoo is currently home to 3 lions. Thabo, a male whose name means joy or happiness in the Swana language of Botswana, and 2 lioness sisters, Jamela, whose name means beautiful in Arabic, and Akila, whose name means wise in Swahili. Jamela has lighter fur, while Akila has darker fur. In ancient Egypt, lions were revered as symbols of power and grace, beauty, wisdom, and strength. A perfect example of this is the Sphinx, with the head of a pharaoh and the body of a lion. And of course, lions were often associated with the divine, as explained by my buddy Kel.
Since Memphis is named after the famous ancient Egyptian city, Memphis, the Egyptian mythology appreciated and celebrated lions, such as the lioness goddess of war, Sekhmet. In ancient lore, she brought war, plague, and destruction, unleashing desert storms and scorching winds. She was also known as the goddess of healing. Physicians back in the day saw this as a benefit. Another cat ancient Egyptians held so reverely was the cheetah. Back then, cheetahs were trained and used in elite circles, especially royalty, often used as prize hunting companions and sometimes even as pets. When raised as cubs, cheetahs displayed protective behaviors and were thought capable of guiding a pharaoh's spirit into the afterlife.
By the way, these 2 cheetah brothers are named Dapper and Donovan, and they live right next door to the lions. After checking them out, we were all feeling quite hungry. So here is our buddy Kyle to tell you about our great experience.
You know, the Memphis Zoo is a really big zoo, and walking around it can sure work up an appetite. And if you get hungry while walking around the Memphis Zoo, they have just the right place for you to eat, the Cat Country Cafe. And it was there that we got to dine with royalty, as we sat next to Thabo, Akila, and Jamela as we ate our lunch. So that way we dined with a king, and his queens, of course. You know, mealtime is very important for lions, as it encourages their social bonds. Lions are the only cats in the world that regularly hunt in groups, and after they bring down a big prey animal like, say, a buffalo, they will eat together, and that encourages them to interact with one another. And they will also groom each other after dinner. That way, it's another way to say, hey, I got your back.
Lions may no longer be found in modern-day Egypt, but they are an incredible reminder of the rich culture and history of one of the world's greatest ancient nations. Lions may be struggling to survive in today's world, but by visiting zoos like the Memphis Zoo, we are directly supporting conservation for the 20,000 or so African lions in the wild. This way, we are always finding new ways to ensure that the king and queen of the beasts continue to roar for a long time to come.
Next time on the Lion Brothers Zoofari Adventures, we're leaving Cat Country and heading into the Memphis Zoo's African Belt to meet up with two very special elephants near and dear to my heart, Daisy and Bambi. Stay tuned for that.
Until then, we are the Lion Brothers. I'm Philip here with Kel and Kyle. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure, and happy World Lion Day. Thank you for watching.